Hello everybody, welcome back to Wernolau Farm. I've just been down here checking on the piglets. They all seem quite happy. Tiny little piglets. I'm sure they won't be tiny for long. So we do have a few jobs to do today. I have baled up the straw from the 2 wheat fields we harvested. I've forgotten about the oat field. That does need doing. So we need to go and bale up the straw there. I've jumped us into August. Unfortunately, I've jumped us into, well, past the middle of the day now. We're heading to mid-afternoon. We've got a worker out on a grass cutting contract, and as in the title, today we are going to buy field 52 if it's the last thing I do. So we need to raise the money for that. I did want to sell the milk, but unfortunately our container here has still got water in it from giving our pigs some water, and our other container down at the, or tank I should say, down at the sheep pasture has also got water in it, and I can't empty it. I did install the drain mod, so that allows you to empty any liquids out you want into the drain. And as ours was water, I wasn't too worried about it. We've got a free water source on the farm, but the mod won't work. I'm finding a lot of mods are not working on this map, so that's unfortunate. So it's not a problem. I've been down to the sheep and I've seen the amount of wool we have. I think we're going to sell a lot of our wool. It's not the perfect time of year for it, but if we want to buy the field, that's what we're going to have to do. Also, we need to take some slurry if we've got much. Let's just go and check. Well, anything we've got we need to take to the gas plant because it's unfortunately it's completely run out. That's the transport, so I can't actually see there. Okay, yeah, so not a great deal, but any of it's going to help. But first of all, I think we should go and get this straw baled up. So that's just all. That's a big tick done. The Massey Ferguson, I'd rather pull the baler with the Massey, but it's out on the grass contracts, and I don't think the John Deere would have coped very well with the grass cutting equipment. Yes. First time I've actually found something the first time. Looks like we've still got plenty of bale net. So yeah, there's going to be an update to the map. MS Modding, from what I've read online, has submitted the update to Giants, and that was last week I think, so hopefully shouldn't be too long before the update. Unfortunately it does require a new game save, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. Probably have to start a new project or a new map, and then use the government subsidy sign. Let's just get this unfolded. Use the government subsidy sign to try and put any money back in or buy any fields that we don't own at the beginning. I'm not sure how close I can get that because there are maximums and minimums you can borrow. I can't find a way of doing anything in between. Sort of if it's 40,000 you can borrow. I know you can borrow more, but say for instance 40,000. If I only needed 38,000 or 42,000, I've either got to borrow 80,000 or nothing. So we might come in having a little bit more money than we had, or a little bit less money than we had. Doesn't really seem like there's much I can do about that. But what I will do is list all the equipment we have and all the fields, anything we have in storage, such as grain or feed or whatever it might be. and have to try and work the game up. I suppose it might take me a day or so to get the game back up to where it is now, or where it will be then, if this makes any sense. We're sort of having a bit of a flap trying to get my head around how to do it. It's unfortunate it needs a new game save, but I think it will benefit us in the long run. The barbed wire apparently has been sorted out, you know, where it's overhanging in fields and near gates and things like that. What else did they say that was being sorted? There's a few other bits. I think there's something to do with the cow barn, one of the cow barns, so it might be where I'm having problems dumping straw. I know we can use the straw blower, but I don't see any reason why you couldn't use a forage wagon to put straw in. Maybe that'll be fixed. Maybe the herdsman's stick and other mods might be working once we do the update. I'm really concentrating on what I'm doing here. Yeah, there was something else quite important. I'm not sure if maybe it's the contracts have been fixed. But yeah, sort of don't really know. We need to start thinking about what to put in the fields. But as we've just harvested everything, oh my god, my bloody pickup's not down there, is it? As we've just harvested everything, it would be perfect for it to happen now, because the fields would be empty. Ah, that was another thing with the update I'm hearing, and also this might not be true, it's just what I've heard, is that all the vehicles on the new game save are different, or there are new vehicles on the starter farm. So might have to sell off camera, sell the ones we have that come with the starter farm, and then buy these tractors and these bits of equipment back. Obviously I'm not going to be able to put the hours back on the machines, otherwise, you know, how long have I been doing this series now? A month or so. I'd have to do a lot of hours to try and to get that exactly how it is. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. Get it close, I think. So yeah, a little bit to think about there. But as I say, today is all about getting field 52. That is the cornfield, which is not far away. Okay, well, I'll get this finished up and put you in a little time lapse, and then we'll go try and find some other things to do. We might go and weigh the wool in, or we might do a contract ourselves. Or we could run this slower, couldn't we? As long as we get the wool sold today, that's really all that matters.
What you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion.
Here's a pickup. This might have benefited from doing a windrow, putting a windrow round. But I was so small, I didn't think it would make much difference, but it could have helped. We'll know for next time. He's going to let us pick this up. The deer isn't doing too bad. It's struggled in a few areas. Definitely doesn't have the power the Massey has. But then it's not as big as it. Just have a little creep around the field. Bits here. If we leave for a little bit, it's not the end of the world. We're quite a way off getting that last bale anyway. Just make these little bits here. Okay, I think we'll just fold this up, get this back to the farm and put it away. We'll probably go and pick up the... Oh, do we need to pick up the bales now? I suppose it would be better to get them into storage. It's quite nice to buy this field so I don't have to keep driving through someone else's field or Noah's field. It's still a lovely, glorious day. Summer's been very good to us this year. So we'll pop this down here for now. Pop that there. We're going to grab... Hold on. The worker is not moving. What's going on? Ah. Gate issues. Let's just set them back off. Okay, we'll head back. Go and get that bale trailer. Yeah, so I haven't made a video for a few days now. Seems like quite a while. I've been in the garden trying to get a foundation together for the new cabin, or man cave I suppose, but it's an office where I'm going to be able to make better videos, I hope. Or, hold on, can we find this trailer? Setting up a better microphone. The PC that I'm getting, it's currently I'm sharing the bedroom to make these videos, and it's time sensitive when I can do this. Obviously, I'm a married person, so the bedroom isn't solely mine. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. So yes, having this cabin, which is going to cost me quite a bit of money, will really help out. I'm quite looking forward to it. But yeah, I've been trying to get the foundations ready for it in the garden. So that's sort of chewing into my time of when I can film. So haven't forgotten about the series. Just trying to future-proof the channel by making things better. I want to get these foundations done now before winter sets in, or you know, a really wet autumn. We're currently in September, or have we just moved into October? I'm not sure the date is today. In real life, so just getting the muddy work or the concrete and things like that done. It's definitely better to get that done now. When the cabin comes, it's just, I think it's like a Lego, just plonk it together. It'll be quite a clean, easy job. Not a problem doing that in the rain. Right, let's get this unfolded. Oh, the deer is struggling up this hill there. It's not that much of a hill either, is it? Yeah, I suppose it's time to just really start thinking about what to put in these fields. I think we should definitely do another canola. And in that way, we have that for the pigs. But it'd be nice to sort of keep this field up here. It seems to be one of our bigger fields. And then field 52 we get. We keep those for just for profit, like profit fields. None of it will go to the animals. It'll solely for a cash flow crop. Might be worth if we rented a planter and do 2 fields, this field and field 52 soybeans. That could really boost our income. I think that's all of them. What did we get there? 7. That's not bad from a little field like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, please, if we don't drill today, leave any of your opinions in the comments section. What you'd like to see us drill, or seed, or plant. We do still need to do either a oat, wheat, or barley field because we want to keep the straw coming in. I'm not sure how much they're all going to use, but yeah, just we still need to. We're not at the point yet where we can say, "Oh, we've got so much straw, we don't need to do straw this year," or a straw crop. We still need to stay on that at the moment, I think. Right, we shall deposit these. And I think for soybeans we can use our wheat, the header we have on now. We don't need a special header for the combine, so I think that makes sense. Not sure how much it is to rent a planter. Have to make sure we're within the horsepower requirements for that as well. Saying that, we've got the Massey, so there shouldn't be much we can't that we can get away with. Just pull that off of there. Oh, I've put it in the wrong area. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, it might just be easier to pick that all up again with the telehandler. Right, we're going to put this trailer away somewhere. This is not a good way to go, is it? I'll grab the telehandler and move that. Oh, I do love this farm when the sun's shining. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, it's nice all year, but especially when the sun's out. Yes, once one of our water containers is empty, I think we'll just leave it empty and leave one for milk, and then we'll run the water tank between our pigs and our sheep. It's a little bit of faffing around, but until we can afford another one, we need to leave one empty for the milk, for emergencies, emergency milk fund. Right, what do we want to do here? Let's see how much slurry we can get out of here. Yeah, not a lot there. Well, I suppose we should take it and get the gas plant turned on. Whatever we can make, the better. Yeah, so we still have these 3 fields here to decide what to drill. I think we should just do them all wheat or all barley. That way we've got some pig feed and possibly some to sell. It gives us plenty of straw then. And all the baling can be done over this side rather than me forgetting about the oat field every time. Well, it's happened once, but it will happen again. Right, I suppose we'll get these beacons on. Just gonna looking at the time here. Yeah, so we might be able to fit a contract in ourselves. Because if we're not planting canola... Oh no, we do need some canola, don't we, for the piggies. Have a think about that, because if we are planting canola, we need to sort of do it today, or in this month. I have stepped the time back to 0.5 again. I didn't want to, but after my mess up with starting the game at, I think, 12:30 or something, it didn't leave me much choice there, or we'll be filming in the dark. Not sure how much this is going to fill up the gas plant. Probably not a lot. Might be worth us using our trailer, our grain trailer, just to see if we can transport. I don't even know if we can transport manure in that, actually. Shouldn't really, it's not the most hygienic thing to do. We could sanitize it and jet wash it out when we're finished. I'm sure we'll be down here later to sell our wool just over there. Right, what did that do to the gas plant? Not a lot, but it's what we've got. Let's get it turned on. Slurry, activate and selling. Okay, I'll get us back to the yard, to the farm, and then we'll see if we can get any manure into our trailer. See you over there. Just had a wage payment go out. Well, that's not too bad. Ooh, I'm all over the place here. Yeah, we all need to get a workshop on site somehow, somewhere. Maybe it's just something portable. I think I've said before. Just looking at these, but the maintenance indicator there, things are getting a little bit bad. So maybe when at the shop next time, down at the store, we'll do a little bit of maintenance work. I imagine there's going to be a few grand to spend there, but not today. Today is all about Field 52, and then I can stop going on about Field 52. Right, trailer. Where is the trailer? I think it's in the shed with the doors on. Down here. Don't really know why I'm putting it in there. Just tucked out of the way. Let's go and get those doors open. There it is. Don't think this is going to work, but we'll have a go. Suppose I could have just looked in the menu. Where is the fill point? Ah, we can. I'm doing it. Right, I'm going to run this, get it tipped out, and then I'll meet you back here. I thought I might as well meet you here actually. See if we can see how much this fills the gas plant up. Manure's better than the slurry. So, selling and activate. I do want to just pop in the store as we're down here and see how much maintenance will be on this tractor. I was having a little, well, not complain. I noticed that it was struggling with the baler and on the slight gradients in the oat field. Maybe a lot of that is to do with the maintenance. I don't normally let things get this bad with the maintenance. Where was it? Left or right? Have a look here. So, repair. Oh. I won't bother with the trailer. Yeah, we will repair it. Shouldn't really, because we're trying to get Field 52, but... Wow. Possibly a little bit of difference. But someone in the comments suggested getting a greenhouse, and we could plant potatoes in it and give them to the pigs. I thought it was a really good idea. Never thought of that. I would say for now, no. Not for the first batch of pigs. I'm just going to feed them what we are, and then a couple of months before we sell, go and buy them a couple of bags of pig food. I'm sure we'll still turn a profit. Yeah, so for now, on the next lot, the next batch of piglets, I think that might be absolutely worth doing. Having said that, it would be nice to have a field set up and get the equipment to actually do a root crop. Probably would go potatoes or maybe carrots or something. It just varies things up a bit of what we're doing. But then, yes, greenhouses would be nice. We've got the free water source, we've got the water tankers. Yeah, but even if we're not giving it to the pigs, but it's trying to find somewhere on this farm to place one, because everything's so uneven. Well, there's quite a gradient on the farm, and when I was trying to just place the drain to lose the water out of the tankers, it was struggling to find a flat place just to do that. So it might be a case of buying a field to put a greenhouse in. So just a small field nearby. Let's go and pop this back in that shed. We shouldn't need this for a while. It's like the work is nearly done, 91%. But they've stopped again. Now I've shut the gate, haven't I? So unless they've opened it, that can't be the problem. Let's just get this put back in here without taking the walls out. No, I think we'll go back a bit further. Okay, let's get that closed up. Let's turn this off and we'll head over to the worker. Well, it's not that the contract's stopped not completing. It's just the worker has stopped working for some reason. It's a bit FS22 that. Okay, let's. What are we on here? Lower that. Get that turned on. Yeah, 92, so that's going up, that's good. Let's just go back here then, might want us to do all of it. Nice rectangular field, nice and easy. Must be some more up here somewhere. I don't know, it's done. Looks like it's done all of it. See what's through here. Oh, it's not a rectangular field, it's like a dog bone. Over there, I think. I'd turn the mowers off and we could get there quicker, but it's a bit of a faff. Almost there. Yeah, it's this strip here. We'll just have a quick look when we finish this, see if there's another grass field nearby that the worker can go and cut. Gives them a job, gives them some money, and it gives us some money. So win-win. With 97 there. Closer now. Oh, come on. Just trying to see what we've missed here. Ah, here, I think. And it's complete. Excellent. Let's get some turned off. Right, let's see if we can find another one nearby. We are here. Grass is normally at the bottom or towards the bottom. Teg grass, stone picking, mowing. I've accepted this one in field 72. Where's that from us? Down to the bottom. Okay, I'll whip them down there, get them all set up, and then I think we're going to take the telly handler and the trailer down to the sheep pasture and start loading up our wool. I think there's quite a bit if I remember rightly. So I'll do that and see you shortly. Okay, that's them all set up. They're off busy themselves. There might be a little another grass cutting next door to the field the contractors in, the workers in. So possibly pick that up. Always little bits of money are going to help. We will get, I'm sure, the money together today for field 52, but it'll also be nice to, let's just move that straw. It'd also be nice to have a little bit of cash flow still there as well. We still have workers to pay and maintenance bills, this and that. Some your other. Let's see if we can get this. I don't know if we'll get it all in one. Nope. Starting to fill up in there. It looks like when we do a grass cut next, it's going to need to be hay. Of course, we could have made silage today and next month sold that, but don't want to risk Noah harvesting that field. Also nice to keep the grass for our cattle. Let's get the beacon on. Set our forks so they're not in a dangerous position. Over here, still see. Excellent. Wow, this is slow. I have been wondering if it's worth keeping the Merlot, because the tractor, even the John Deere, if we could put a front loader on that, what do we really need the telehandler for? The tractor, the John Deere, I'm sure will be able to pull this trailer, or any trailer, better than the Merlot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Merlot. Even on the farms around where I live, they used the Merlot. So it was nice to see. But I just don't know what it's really doing for us. It's handy to have if I ever flip a tractor, because it can... Why have I gone this way? Old habits die hard. Yeah, it's nice to have this for when catastrophe strikes. But apart from that, I feel we could just use a front loader on the tractor. I'm sure the John Deere will take a front loader. I don't think the Massey will, I think it's too big. Possible. It's like our sheep down in the distance there, or a sheep barn. I have moved some of the wool out of the spawn points just through the month, because they will stop spawning the wool otherwise. I don't know if you remember, we put the concrete pad down next to the spawn, one of the spawn points, just to make life a little bit easier when it comes to picking up the grass. When the grass is long, it's hard to get the forks or the tines into the pallets. I'm not the best at it anyway, so anything that's going to help is a bonus. I believe this is us. There's our sheeps. we can just nip through this way. There's a little barn here, or storage area. I want to see one day if we can get a chainsaw, if we can cut this out and actually use this. Might be able to get a few bales or something in it. What have we got here? 3 bays. Not sure if it would work, but it'd be worth a go. Is any access into this? No. Well, still be worth seeing if we could use that for something, as we have it. The roof looks like it's in good condition. Old, but it's all there. Right, are these sheep going to give me a lot of problems this time whilst I'm loading? I reckon they might. Yeah, as you can see, I have cleared it. Okay, let's try and make this as easy as possible. Okay, I might put you in a little time lapse whilst I load this, as otherwise we'll be here forever. So yeah, I'll do this and then we'll go and get this sold up.
Getting closer, come here before it's over. We shine like supernovas. Under the lights we are transcending. Gravity pulls the rhythm like stars. We never ending. We burn so bright, baby. The dawn is getting closer. Come here before it's over. We shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas. We never ending, we burn so bright, baby. The dawn is getting closer. Come here before it's over. We shine like supernovas, shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas. I can feel the rise, hold on tight.
Okay, that's us almost done. Had to be the last one, didn't it? There you go. Yeah, we got a partial pallet there, but I think we're gonna have enough here. I'm really just enough to get field 52, and then I'll be happy with that, because I'd rather be selling this at the appropriate or the best time to sell. But as the sheep are putting out so much, I'm not too worried. They're so easy to keep. A little bit of water, grass. Don't have to do anything. Don't even have to make hay if you don't want to. I'm not sure how that is in real life, but yes, easy to care for. They do get in the way, but friendly enough, little fellas. Right, so that's quite a load. I imagine the I imagine the Merlot here is gonna struggle a wee bit. Well, let's find the best place to actually. We have completed these contracts, so collect, okay, and then collect again, okay. Any more grass cutting? Mowing, one more mowing. That's there. I'm sure that's where our worker is. Let's accept that. It's not a lot, but if they're down there. Mowing, yes. 71. Let's turn that engine off. We'll just tab over to the Massey. So, looks like next door might not need to fold up. Oh, going the wrong way here. Oh, it's just this little field here, I think. Oh, that's worked out nicely, because usually we have to go to and from in all across the map to go to each contract, so that's worked out quite nicely. Right, where was we here? Well, best place to sell our wool, all the way to the bottom. Well, there's only one place, which is Wernolau Bulk Merchants. I believe that's next to our gas plant. Let's just check that. I think, yeah, it's flashing up. It's that one. So, not a problem. We'll go straight out and just follow the road down. How much do we need for field 52? Where am I going here? Completely the wrong direction. Farmland. I think it's this one, isn't it? Looks like corn. Noah, corn 52. 126. So we should really have enough of this wool. Let's just try not to tip this trailer. Can't really see a lot in the mirrors. Yeah, it's all there. Is that last pallet strapped? Yeah, I think it's just about got it. Right, to the sell point. Whilst I was loading, I was thinking about, I want to get the farm stick and a wheel, rather than playing on loading on controller, going that way. But again, that needs the new gamepad, the log cabin I'm buying. I need that to be set up first. It's going to be quite the investment, so adding other things like the farm stick and that's really going to push the budget up. But I feel if I'm doing all that and a computer as well, stepping away from console, I might as well go the whole way. I'm not sure if anyone uses a farm stick or a wheel in the comments. Please let me know. And if you use pedals, I don't know if it's easier, or I'm sure it's more immersive. I do love the console. I'm on PlayStation and it's fantastic. But for my editing and with the music, time lapses, I can do better editing in PC software. Some of the time lapses I do are too fast, or they're too slow to get the job done in a time lapse, so you're sort of stuck with a couple of different speeds for a time lapse, rather than with PC software you can adjust it to the speed you want. So and just to have everything all in one place, the game's made on the computer, the video is made on the computer, it's edited on the computer, the music's on the computer, and then I can upload and description whatnot on the computer. It's all done in one place rather than constantly transferring things from USB sticks. It's to a laptop and whatnot. It's just better to do that. And my daughter has my PlayStation earmarked for herself. She plays a game called Genshin Impact, I think, on PS4, but I think it's coming over to PS5, so she's going to want my PlayStation. Well, it's cheaper than me buying her a PlayStation, isn't it? Right, suppose we better had reversed this in. Hopefully it won't take it till I unstrap it and we can get the figures all in one hit. Well, let's go. What do we get? Wow, that's not too terrible, is it now? Only 50,000 now, or just over. Lovely. So, if I take this trailer back with the Merlot, and then I shall see you at field 52. Okay, we're just back at the farm. Gonna pop this away. Turn that beacon off now. Now we're back on our land. Whoop. A bit of drifting. I should really leave this trailer down with the sheep, but it was all in the other direction. Got the little beef calves there, the Angus. I believe they were Angus or Limousine. Right, that's that. Put the... I wonder if we can back the Merlot in here. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go and find the deer. Ah, yes. I forgot to mention. We have offspring. We have babies. Look how big our cows are getting. Where is... There it is. I feel a little bit overdressed in this hoodie. Probably I could do something cooler like a t-shirt. Right, let's find our field 52. Oh, our work is finished. Thank you. So, where are we? We want to go down through the woodland there. Yes, I remember the disappointment last time when Noah had harvested the field. So here we are, field 52 in all its glory. It's quite sizable compared to what we do have. So, along with the field that we have for the oats, we can, if we plant both with soybeans, we should make some good money off this. And then we'll rent a header to get this corn off in September or October. So let's go ahead and let's buy field 52. Excellent. And I think while we're here, we may as well get the field data. Clear the yield map as well. Purchase soil information. That's not too bad. Wow, look, it's mostly sandy loam, so that's great. A little bit of loam over here. What does it need? Oh, where am I going here? pH, not terrible, but we can work on that. The nitrogen is awful, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much with the crop being so high. We do have the narrow tyres, but I wouldn't want to risk destroying it. I think we'll just leave it like that for that harvest, unless anyone in the comments thinks we should. It would be quite tricky to see where we're going. But yes, we have it. We have field 52. There it is. Need to find the appropriate way into it when we come to harvest. Right, let's get this back. I think we're drawing to the end of this episode. I think we're running out of time. I did have a passing thought whilst I was loading the wool up, and I was saying about not keeping the Merlot and getting a front loader attachment for the track for this John Deere here. Well, adding to that, what I previously said in the previous episode about I prefer a fork truck for the wool. So let's just park this up. If we see how much it is we can get for the Merlot, and then buy a fork truck and the front loader for this way we can always lift bales and things into our mixer over here, and we have a fork truck always down at the sheep pasture to be loading bales as of when needed straight onto the trailer, rather than using the pad so much. So a little bit to think about there. If anyone's got any ideas, please leave it in the comments. Yeah, and thank you for watching. It's always nice to see the viewers. Hope to see you next time. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Goodbye.